Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We do have a treat for you guys here. I'm not actually sure what exactly league this is, but we have, well, drones just kind of chilling out for one. We have a video submitted by the one, the only, TheHeffNerr. TheHeffNerr has sent in a video for us. Thank you very much, TheHeffNerr, for sending in this replay. I love me some Zerg buddies, Zerg buddies, sending in some replays. Good luck from Terask, these Terran in the top. I'm going to put up that nameplate, that lovely little thing from Blizzard. Thank you very much, Blizzard, for doing that. That's such a beautiful little tool there. Going to send our Overlord out. Going to go ahead and speed it up as this is a 36-minute game, and I'm actually going to close that timer. Let me know, guys, if you actually want a... if you think that it's a good idea for me to get a overlay or whatever. I don't see a lot of use in it other than just branding, and I don't really see much use at branding at this point, as I am just working on getting a ton of content out there. NG Bay blocking, very typical for a Terran player. Can immediately halt production on that. You can see on that little guy, you can hit little, I think it's not exit, it's just like S or something like that for halt, or H for halt. Gonna go ahead and cancel that, very nice. Sees that he's going to throw down this third here. This is a very good positioning for that third. Very nice indeed. Going to throw down an expansion as well. This is a very typical play for a Zerg player who gets that kind of a block, especially knowing that we're going to have a fast expand. Very nice indeed. I do like this play from the Terran player. Going to wall off for this. There's actually a build, if you like this kind of build, Terask, if you're watching. If you like this kind of build, there is one on, I believe, the Team Liquid forums that is really cool. It's called I think it's the Griffith 4OC, where you end up getting 4 orbital commands, where you go for just this like fast expand sort of build. It's slightly different. I do like that you're going for this Hellion-based play. Going to slow down as these Hellions move out. I'm going to go ahead and follow them, and I kind of chat randomly about this. The Griffith 4OC is something that I actually started using when I started working on my play. It's a really nice way of getting a very dominant economy for the mid-game against the Zerg player, as I have noticed that especially in kind of gold levels, the Zerg player has a very strong mid-game, unless they go for like a 10 pool or something ridiculous like that for like some sort of Baneling bust. But in a just kind of normal ZVT, TVZ sort of thing, the Terran usually has a strong early game, a strong late game, but a very weak mid-game. The Griffith 4OC allows you to have that incredibly strong mid-game where you get a huge amount of like Banshees and that sort of thing, or Thors, or just depending on what your opponent is going. You're going to have that Spine Crawler, very good response, although they are going to get all the way up into the main. Don't really know why they're focusing the hatchery there, but they're going to do a lot of damage to this drone. Like, going to do a huge amount. Holy cow, that is a lot of drones going down. A lot of queens, though, going to be able to do a lot against this. Really don't want to be circling your drones. Really want to be bringing them very far away and then just trying to toy with them. Those Hellions, one of the things that I happen to struggle the most with is actually that Hellion pressure. Going to have some creep spread going on, that creep spread. Very nice with peanut butter creep spread. I'm going to go ahead and do some injects. That's a very important thing to keep up with at all times. Going to get that layer up, though. That's very nice indeed. A Banshee's not really getting anything done. I didn't actually see that come in. I'm guessing it just kind of saw that queen and went, oh shit, going to have that. Also, Spore Crawler to be able to push that off. We do have a Sensor Tower down, which is going to be very good at keeping anything off. Probably sees this little Overlord going, oh no, there's an Ultralisk sitting there. No, that's just an Overlord. Going to send this out. Going to do a little bit of puking to slow down that expansion if it ends up coming up. Yep, here comes that expansion. Going to have a nice little late game TVZ. Oftentimes TVZs end very quickly with either a very quick push by the Terran or a ultra early game Baneling bust sort of thing from the Zerg player. The Zerg is going to go and send those Lings out after seeing that go down. Can see, okay, he's going to go to the Zelnaga and wipe out these Marines that are just kind of holding that for now. Banshee is still going to chill, going to go back to base now. I'm going to send those Zerglings in to do whatever damage, keep this from happening. Right now is the point at which I would put one Ling right underneath the burrow. Although there is that Raven, that is very big. That is interesting. Going to see, oh, was there a, I think we're going to see some Seeker Missile play. Do we have the Seeker Missile upgrade? Yes, we do. We have a Seeker Missile upgrade. Boy, have I not seen that in a long time. Actually going to go ahead and slow this game down a little bit to be able to see that again. Actually, no, never mind. I'm going to speed it up for the little short bit here until we get to a conflict. Going to have this drop come around. This could be a bit devastating. We do have an Overseer coming in to do a little bit of scouting. We do have, ooh, double drop. That's going to be pretty painful to deal with. Going to put down that drop there and put some damage on that third base and on the second base at the same time. But the Lings are going to respond just in time with those Infestors. Very nice indeed. Infestors are a wonderful way to deal with those drops, being able to stop them while they're doing that at the same time. Really, I think this drop came in and did a good amount of damage, but really kind of just fell back. All of these Marines within the medevac are pretty low health. Pretty low health indeed. I will kind of pause for a second and just going to throw out a question. Anyone else out there who's watching this, if you could let me know about this. There's a really cool thing that you can do with tank drops, where you put one tank into your medevac and like 2 SCVs on auto repair, and you can like drop your tank. It's this awesome, like insane tank micro that you have to have. So you have to be able to macro and micro at the same time. Otherwise, you'll just be boned. By the time you're halfway through the game. By the way, we do see this big push coming in. But the question I have is, do the auto repairing SCVs repair that tank while it's in the medevac? Because I think I've seen that happen, where you kind of pull the tank back up. You don't actually drop the SCVs. Pull the tank back up and drop it again, and it's back to full health. So scary indeed. If you were able to just kind of do that with multiple drop ships, where you're able to just kind of go bop, 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 drop tank, and then pick them up, and just kind of do that over and over and over, so your tanks were just constantly being healed. That would be a very, very scary thing to do for those ultra super gosu microers out there. I'm going to go ahead and continue through this game as we watch this push come in. Just going to sit there for a little bit. We do see that I think a Mutalisk, yes, the Mutalisks are coming across the map to do a little bit of damage, but we are going to see this push by the Terran is going to do probably a good amount of damage. Oh, did you see that? That was some pretty stuff there. Going to send in that Hunter Seeker missile. However, we're going to slow this down. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and rewind to there. There we go, to 18 minutes and 10 seconds, so that we can watch this at a slower speed, so I don't actually absolutely ruin this game for our submitter, TheHeffNerr. So I don't actually ruin that for you. Thank you very much for submitting TheHeffNerr. I'm going to pick off those creep tumors, very key for Terran to keep that creep from getting in. However, these Mutalisks are going to come in, and the Hunter Seeker missile doing a huge amount of damage to those Mutalisks as they come out. Going to be able to put a Hunter Seeker on those Infestors, do a good amount of damage. Maybe one more would be a really great thing to see. However, the Banelings and Speedlings are going to come in and do a good amount of damage. The tanks are